Chapter 10, A Dark Tunnel. Lily took a deep breath as she stepped into the dark tunnel, her hand clutching tightly onto the potion bottle. She could feel the weight of the quest resting heavily on her shoulders as she began to walk forward, her steps tentative at first, but growing more confident with each passing moment. The tunnel was long and winding, and the darkness was all-encompassing. Lily's heart was pounding in her chest, and she had to resist the urge to turn back and run. But she knew that she couldn't give up now. She had come too far, and the fate of her village rested on her success. As she walked deeper into the tunnel, the air grew colder and damper. The sound of her footsteps echoed off the walls, and she could hear the drip-drip of water from somewhere up ahead. Lily gripped the potion bottle tighter, her senses on high alert. Suddenly, she heard a noise that made her blood run cold. It was a low growl, followed by a deep rumbling sound. She froze in her tracks, her heart pounding in her chest. But Lily knew that she couldn't let fear control her. She steeled herself and continued forward, cautiously making her way through the darkness. As she walked, the growling grew louder and more menacing, and she could feel the vibrations of something large moving towards her. Lily tried to keep calm, but her mind raced with thoughts of what could be lurking in the darkness ahead. Finally, she reached the end of the tunnel and stepped into a large chamber. The room was dimly lit, and Lily could just make out the shape of a massive creature standing in the center. It was a dragon. Lily's heart nearly stopped as she stared up at the beast. Its eyes glinted in the darkness, and smoke curled from its nostrils as it let out a deafening roar. For a moment, Lily stood frozen in fear, unsure of what to do next. But then she remembered the potion bottle clutched tightly in her hand. She knew that this was what she had been sent to retrieve, and that she couldn't let fear stand in her way. With a deep breath, Lily stepped forward, her hand outstretched towards the dragon. To her surprise, the creature didn't attack. Instead, it sniffed at the potion bottle curiously, then reached out a massive claw and took it from her hand. Lily breathed a sigh of relief as the dragon turned and began to walk away. She knew that the hardest part of her quest was now behind her, and that she could return to her village with the elixir that would save them all.